Welcome to Sell Your Books Saturday, with a quote from Neil Rackham, who said, "Successful people ask a lot more questions during sales calls than do their less successful colleagues." Think about that for a moment. Think about the people that are selling you. Are they asking you questions? Yeah, of course they are. Now think about when you're trying to sell your book. Are you asking questions? Great question, isn't it? Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower nonfiction authors, authors just like you, so you can turn your dream of writing a book into your published reality. Because when you do, when you turn that dream into this magical thing that we call a book and you hold it in your hands, my goodness, your life is going to change in some really, really incredible ways. Really incredible ways. And that's what we want to talk about today. We want to make sure that you're successful. Because writing the book is just the start of it. Once it's written and published, then the hard work actually begins, right? Let me get these slides functional again. I don't know what's going on there. Yay, here we go. So, what questions are you asking your potential readers? Are you using their responses to help craft your really compelling book marketing copy? And if you're not, I'll ask again, why not? It's one of the best resources you could possibly have. Because the more you know about your reader's emotional state and the challenges that they're facing, the easier you can write copy that resonates deeply with them, and the more deeper you can connect with them. Truly. Yes, of course, you may have lived through the same problem, and you found a solution that works for you. But does that mean your solution is going to work for everyone else who's suffering with that problem? I would argue not. Yes, it's going to work for probably a great big percentage of them, but it's not going to work for everyone. And you want to make sure that your book marketing copy and your book is solving those problems for everyone who's suffering with that problem, regardless of whether it's your solution or a different variation of it that's going to work best for them. And asking questions is the very best way to ensure your book solves the problems in a variety of different ways that meets the needs of every one of your readers, no matter how they deal with that problem, how that problem is manifesting in their lives. Because yes, they're not going to be all like you. They're going to come at this a very different way, even though they suffer from the very same issue. So ask questions in groups where your ideal reader hangs out, and then listen really intently for their responses. Really intently. How do they speak about the issue? What is the words that they use? What is the language that they use? What are their hopes? What are their dreams? What do they want out of a life once this problem is finally gone? What are their deepest, darkest fears? What are the things that they are terrified of if they can't find a solution to this problem? They'll be telling you all this stuff in the groups where they hang out, because this is how they're going to be trying to help each other. And you can use all this stuff to help craft really compelling book marketing copy. Because the more you know about them, the easier it is to write this book marketing copy that's going to hit them right in their heart, which is exactly where you want it to hit them. You want them to read your book marketing copy, look at your book cover and go, oh my goodness, I've been waiting for this. Where has this book been all of my life? That's the response you want. Yeah, of course. When you find a group where your potential reader hangs out, actively take part in these groups. Don't just lurk and listen. Actively take part. Answer questions. Share your very best stuff and don't hold anything back. Give them everything you've got. Now that might seem an odd thing to say. Well, why should I give all this stuff away for free? Very simply, it's because they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you yet. But when you do this, when you behave in this way, when you are generous, when you are kind, when you're compassionate, when you're caring, and when you give of your very best stuff, expecting nothing in return, guess what happens? People begin to know, like, and trust you, which is the holy trifecta of marketing, whether it's books or anything else. Know, like, trust, KLT. That's the magic sauce that every marketer in every area of life is looking for. Because this generosity that you're going to, like, when you're generous like this, it's going to generate a really amazing experience in those readers and those people who you're trying to connect with. It will position you as an expertise. Sorry, let me try that again. It will position you as an expert and as a trusted resource, which is exactly what you want. Because guess what? Readers buy books from people they know, like, and trust. It's that simple. So give of your very best stuff. Don't hold anything back. The belief that you can't give away your very best stuff And because if you do, if they won't buy your book, it's utter nonsense. It's truly, truly nonsense. Because in a Facebook post or in a Facebook group post or in a whatever group that you're in, you're not going to be able to dive into the great detail that you do in your book. That's just a reality. Of course they're going to want to buy your book because they're going to want to know more. They're going to want to go deeper. They want to figure out how to get to that solution in a way that knocks this thing away, this solves this problem, and it never ever comes back. That's what they're looking for, and that's what you can deliver. So be generous, be kind, be compassionate, and don't hold anything back. Because like I said, readers buy books from people who they know, like, and trust, and people who are generous with them. It's a whole reciprocity thing. If I'm generous with you, you're going to be generous with me. It's just how the human mind works. So use that to your advantage and write some really, really amazing book marketing copy. And I would also love for you to connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, all my social media accounts. And you can find links to every single one of them at authorcoach.click/Christopher. And if you enjoyed today's video, I would ask that you please like it and share it, and share it with your writing friends, your family, all that kind of stuff. And if there's something that struck you particularly, share it in the comments. I'd like to know what I might have said that triggered something good for you. So with that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.